Welcome to this demo on income expenses budget tracker. In this video, I will walk you through the dashboard that we have in this tracker and also how you can yourself fill in all the data that you need to create the visualizations. So what this income and expense tracker includes, it has a monthly dashboard and also a transaction sheet where you will include all the transactions in one place. And also plan budget sheet where you can also include all the amounts that you have planned or expected per month, which will also help you see the visualizations better. So I would say let's start. So let's start with the monthly dashboard. I will walk you through it, how you can use all these visualizations and what you can also see here. Before we start, on the right top corner, you can select your currency of choice. So I have a euro, but in case, for example, if you want to do a dollar, you click enter and all the graphics will change. Starting balance is any kind of balance that you maybe bring from last year. Let's say I had 2,000 euros saved. Then I do enter and again the graphics update. Just below you have a graph on left to spend, so you can see how much money you can still spend in this period. At the top you have top 10 spendings. They are ranked from the highest to the lowest, so then you can see where your money goes. Below it's also a nice summary of income, expenses, savings and debt paid off. You can also compare it to what you budgeted or you planned, whether you're spending more than you expected or earning more than you expected. So feel free to look into those. They are quite handy to compare the month per month expenditures. Just below you have a year overview, so you can see it also 1 month by month on what kind of expenses, income, savings and debt you have, and also what you have left to spend per month. Just below you can see the graphics, actual versus planned. So what you planned and what you actually spent, for example, or what you received for your income and so on. You have it split per category. And just below it goes even more detail. This is per subcategory, so you can see how much money you're spending where. So it's easier to drill down and get more into detail. So this is an overview of all the graphics. On the left hand side you also have a handy filter that will show you all months that you have included in your transaction sheet. In case you want to, for example, see the graphics only for January, then you click on January and everything will automatically update. If you want to see multiple months, you can do it two ways. You either hold shift down and then click on all the months you want to see, like this. Or you can use the multi-select here on top, click on that, and it works the same way, just click on those. If you, for example, want to get rid of this filter and just see everything that is in there, you just use the clear filter button here. Click on that, and everything again automatically updates. So this is a short intro. Let's go through the file one by one together on how you can input the data in your tracker to be able to create those nice visualizations in the dashboards. As you can see, I already opened the first sheet, categories, where we will create those lists. We have 4 groups that we will need to fill in. It's for income, savings, expenses and debt. So let's just start. For income is anything that is incoming, which could be anything from salary, maybe some proceeds from side hustle, maybe you're getting a vacation allowance or a bonus. So feel free to personalize according to what you need yourself. Let's go to savings. So any savings goals, anything you're saving towards to, such as, for example, emergency funds, college funds, down payment for house, maybe a new car, vacation, So those are just a few examples. For expenses, that's usually a bit longer. So maybe take your time to think it through, see what kind of expenses you're making, where are you spending your money towards to. But the general would be, for example, groceries, rent, utilities, any kind of subscriptions maybe you have, entertainment, going to the movies. Mm, it's phone bill, internet, coffee, eating out, travel, car, and so on. The last one is debt. So any kind of debt obligations you have, which can be a car lease, for example. It can be a loan on credit card, personal loan, maybe some student debt. So I think we are good here. We'll move to the second sheet, scheduled transactions. As you can see, I already included some explanation how you can use this. So in case you are still in need of more detailed information later on after this video, this can definitely help. On the right hand side, you also have an example of on how you can fill it in. But let's go through it also very shortly. This sheet is used for any recurring transactions that are repeating every month. So feel free to use this or not. It's just a sort of a help to fill in your transactions easier and quicker. So I'll show you, you will do this per every month. So let's say I want to create transactions for March 2024. So I put month 3, 2024. We go to day. So as you can see, you will be filling in only the white columns and rows. The gray you can leave be because there are formulas that will populate it automatically. So I know on the 14th, for example, I'm making a payment for my rent. The drop-down list that we just created, you can choose the categories. Rent. I know on the, let's say 24th, I'll be getting my salary. Let's say 3,000. Income, salary. I know that right after my salary, I want to put some savings. Let's say I want to put 400 euros a month. My savings towards my down payment. On the also 25th, I also want to pay off my car lease, which will be 350 euros. It will be from debt, car lease, and so on. So this is how you can fill it in. And what we will do now, we will just copy what we have just filled in. We will go from date to description. So the day, the column A, we will skip. We'll just take it like this. Then you do right click or Control C. Here we do copy. We will go down to the main file, main sheet transaction, where we will keep all the transactions we have. Here we do right click, paste as values. That's very important. So the formulas will work. We do this. And then we can go back and we can do the same, for example, for month 4. We know the exact same transactions will be happening also in the same month. We do the same, we copy, we go here and we paste as values. So this is one way to fill this sheet in. Another way is just to do it manually, one by one, but that will be quite a lengthy process, but it's possible. So you just do this. For example, you will pay, let's say, groceries. Here, euros, expenses, groceries. So that's another way. Or you can just copy paste from a different file where you, for example, download it from the banking app. Just make sure that the column headers are the same, so you can just copy paste. So this is how it works. Lastly, the last input sheet is planned budget. As you can see, these categories are already pre-filled on basis on what you have pre-filled in the sheet 1 categories. And what we will do here, we will insert planned amounts or amounts that we are expecting per month to spend or receive. Those are monthly amounts, and they will be used in the comparisons planned versus actual in the dashboards. It is also optional, so you don't have to fill this in, but it is quite nice graphics that you can then compare what you have expected and what you actually spent. So here you can, for example, insert just simply for groceries. I think I will spend 600 euros per month. On rent, I know it's 1700. Subscriptions, maybe 40 euros. And just feel free to fill in everything, anything, nothing. Here I think 25 euros, internet 49, and so on. Here we go 3,500, side hustle maybe 200, vacation allowance, not sure, bonus also not sure, leave it blank, emergency fund 80 euros, down payment for the house 400, maybe vacation I'm saving 150 euros per month, car lease I need to pay 350 euros, credit card maybe 400 euros, student debt 290, and this is how it goes. So thank you for watching. For the bonus sheets instructions, please follow my other video. Thank you.